Hello everyone. Welcome back. Today, a game called Iridion 3D. This is a game back on the GBA, and I'm playing this on the Game Boy Player. If you don't know what a Game Boy Player is, it's an accessory for the GameCube where it just attaches on the bottom, comes with a disc, and enables you to play any Game Boy game. GBA, GBC, or regular Game Boy games. And for lack of a better description, it's a top-down shooter, but it's not. So there's those old games like the what are they? Raiden Fighters. But you have like the ship on the bottom, you control it, and then you shoot up at the enemies coming at you. This is the same concept. The difference being that you're actually viewing from behind, controlling the ship in front of you. You'll see what I'm talking about. But that's all it is you just fight enemies, fight a boss, go to the next stage, fight enemies, beat a boss. And we got something here where like aliens are attacking futuristic New York, stuff like that. You know, typical story, just a typical day on future Earth here. Alright, so here's the thing. I have no idea if there's actually any more of these Iridion games, or if this is just like the only Iridion game that exists in the entire world. But, pretty simplistic. I don't even remember, like, when we got this game, how we got this game. I just remember playing it, is the thing. And I have beaten before. There's normal where you play through it, and then there's a hard version where the enemies just hit you hard. Super fun. Oh, and so I'm playing this game today because I was gonna do another episode of Iron Bread, but the computer wanted to do a hefty update. Wasn't willing to wait 4 hours, so I said, well, I have a day off. I might as well get my second episode out of the way. My second episode of the day. Alright, so here you go. Top left is the number of lives you have. The score, of course, is in the top, middle, and the top right is your health. Once that runs out, you lose a life. A button shoots. Sorry, no, I was listening to the sound. I got quiet all of a sudden, but that could be just because of what I'm just trying to stream through. Anyway, so this is basically an arcade game for the GBA, what it all boils down to. You try to get a high score. There's power-ups you can get along the way. What's interesting about this is perception. It's a little hard to get to know, like, where you're gonna be aiming next, kind of thing. Like, once you start moving, it does get a little bit harder. It is forgiving as far as hitboxes are concerned. Okay, so these are power-ups here. There's the red one, gives you double lasers, and this is the green one. Whoa, okay, not the shoot that, sorry. It fires kind of this long, basically machine gun. And this is bad. Alright. Hey, stop hitting me. Get back. Okay, this flashing power-up is actually a heal up. So this is fun. This was fun to figure out when I first was playing this game. You gotta hit all 4 of these switches and it destroys that wall, otherwise it kills you. I don't think I've ever killed these things, but it is fun to try. There's no real reason to ever let go of the A button during this game, except during transitions / end of the level thing. Alright. Nailed it. Yeah. Basically, if I'm ever going to try to dodge stuff, it would just be at the bottom of the screen. It's just a lot easier to gauge just depth perception at that point. So I believe the green is slightly stronger, and you just have a higher rate of fire with it. Let's see what these are. Because you can downgrade some. My idea is to upgrade. I'm gonna get this, which is giving me a stronger, faster machine gun, basically. That's what I like to call it, at least. Alright, here we go. Like it's enemies. They're shooting from a distance, though, making my life miserable. Now these guys are a lot easier because now my gun is stronger. And now the dodge commences. Oh, okay. I actually got hit by the enemy, not the bullet. If you have to get hit by something, get hit by the bullets. Most of the time when you run into something, you're going to get hit hard. There you go. And then every time you go to a boss, it does the screen transition here, and it's going to draw an outline of the boss, which is actually kind of cool. The music's also cool as well for it. I wanted to see if it's going to draw more, but I don't think it is. Hard to tell. So this boss is pretty fun. There's these orbs. Their main goal is to hit you. We just have to aim straight for it. Just go for the center. Dodge these ring of bullets. I forget how many explosions has to happen. It's definitely a number. Definitely have to get. Oh, okay, hang on. There we go. I believe. Oh gosh, that hurt. I believe once it's just reduced down to the blue strand, then that's the final. No! No! There we go. Final blue strand at the end of the box. Alright. The interesting part is this game looks pretty smooth on the GBA. Alright, so that sound I made when I showed the password means I gained another life. Every 10,000 points you get is another life. Dogfight above the Pacific Ocean. See? That's how we know we're on Earth. The nice part is that you do get a free health refill at the end of a stage. So even though I had like no health left, I was able to get a good summary of that back. Good summary of it? Good sum of it back. Wow. So yeah, I remember trying for the longest time to beat this game when I was a child. I did beat it on normal, but I don't think I ever beat it on normal. Alright. So here we're gonna get our next set of power-ups. We first could get the green one here, get a faster one, or get this. It's a stronger spiraling gun, as I like to say it. Since these enemies are moving away from me, I don't have to worry about hitting them. So here, we've got mines for days. Here's the thing about downgrading your weapon as well. If you accidentally pick up another weapon, you have to, like, deal with that. If you pick up... So if I go back to green and then I went back to this purple one, it starts me back at level 1 purple. Alright. Nope. And I saw it too, I was like, dang it. Alright. And of course, every time an enemy flashes white, it means you're hitting it. Okay. I believe he's invincible. This mini-boss is invincible, at least, when he's during his transformation phase. Anytime he's shooting or not shooting, means he's fine. It's getting sunset. There we go. Alright. This is where it gets interesting, because now these guys are fighting back. So we can easily snipe what I was going to say, but I guess I can't do that. Yeah, the faster you take these guys out, it becomes a lot easier to do. be able to take him out. I just get stuck. Oh, there we go. Gained another one out. I'm probably gonna need it too. To be honest. Dang it, that hit. There we go. Just trying to get more points. Trying to get more lives. If I die, I believe it reduces my weapon grade by 1. I don't think it degrades it down as far as, like, it goes down to a green. Okay. That was just on purpose. Well, this fight's about to get harder now. Great. Having the 2 power-up swirly purple laser is much easier. The Crytector. This is a fun boss. Alright then. Alright, I remember he shoots me, and I remember he lays mines. Those water mines earlier, you saw earlier. Don't even bother with the mines. You will not have enough time to deal with them. You can see this boss moves back and forth, and the mines can be a problem. Now we go to shooting. Alright, I took up the top casing, which is what I need. Don't even fall for it, like, just let him go through the end of the cycle. There we go. That's always the same pattern. Then there's this. Alright, there we go. See, if I still had my 2 beams, I probably could kill him outright right now. I don't think I'll be able to. I just don't have enough hits on him at this point. Oh, I do. Oh, Paul! Snaps. So that's how you do it. Dodging the spiraling tracking bullets is difficult. Only because you don't have that middle part to safely go through air combat above the clouds. You don't have that. I would normally like sweep underneath in the middle, but I don't have the room to do that. Alright, so here we go. Try to take out that enemy. So here what we got is what I like to call the star gun. It's pretty cool. Whoops. There we go. It is a stronger... Oh my gosh, alright. Those missiles do block your shots. The problem is, like, since these missiles block my shots, it means it makes life much more difficult for me to try to kill these guys. But if you can kill them before they fire their second missile, life is a lot easier to deal with. Okay, now you can kill these. These are just shooting bullets in a line, essentially. It's kind of clever because it's like they're laying mine, but they're really just all shots. Anyway, it's really hard to kill them without, like, getting hit by bullets. Like I said, the hitboxes are a little wide for them, which would be more forgiving about not knowing exactly where to aim. But it kind of works for you as well, or it kind of works against you as well, where it's hard to get, like, to gauge your wings being hit. See, there's a red one right there. It's terrible. There we go. Now I got my 3 ring shot. Making life way easier. Alright. Got full health here. Nope. Just dodge him if you have to. Don't worry about getting points at this point in time. You just need to survive. The less you can get hit before you get to a boss, the better. Now, easily take these guys out. You don't want to end up in dead center, because you don't get a really good view of, like, what's coming up if something comes up during the center. So I always go, like, center low, essentially. Alright. There we go. missiles. I don't remember if there was a gun after triple stars. I think this is pretty much the weapon I'll stick with. It's just super strong. The purple spirals is a nice choice too, though, because it actually covers, oh gosh, I didn't mean to, I'm sorry. But it covers just a large area in general. Alright. There we go. There we go. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Stratosphere base. This is a fun boss. Lots of bullets. Alright, you just have to hit that center part. The one that looks like it's got all those guns. Alright, I believe it fires that 3 times? Nope. Okay, this is the mode I'm talking about. This mode can be difficult, simply because you just don't have a lot of time to get good hits. I just hug that corner there for safety. Safety's a big word, though. There we go. Cool. Thank you, Triple Star, for not making this boss fight longer than it should have been. That's just a long boss fight, simply at the end, because just if you don't have triple stars, that just means more hits you have to deal. So cool. Yeah, it has a password system. You can write it down, so if you need to take a break, it'll bring you back with your current stats and everything. It's pretty cool. Hopefully you just never need it. You just play through all in one go. The other thing as well why you might want it... Oh gosh, come on. Alright, I believe you can't get rid of the bears. You just have to deal with it. Now this is where the game finally, like, really kicks it up a notch. Just, enemies are far spread and wide. And there's a whole thing to depth now. With, starting with these bears, where it just makes it very interesting to determine, like, how you're gonna get around obstacles and whatnot. But again, triple stars are my best friend. I'm trying to think of like other stuff like that I might know about this game, and I really don't know a lot about it. It was just one of those games that was fun to like try to beat in between playing more serious games like Metroid Fusion, and Fire Emblem, stuff like that. This was just I have like no health left right now, and it is not good. Okay. Oh, wasn't even. Alright, now I'm down to 2 stars. That's fine. This level's not easy. That's probably the health upgrade. I thought the purple one was... Yeah, that's health upgrade, which you can avoid the barriers. I'll remember that. If I ever play this again. Who knows, maybe I'll do a hard mode run for this game. It's seriously hard, like bullets. So, like, most of the bullets here deal, like, 1 point of damage. You know, 1 bar of health, essentially. Which is fine, and then getting hit is, like, 3 or 4, something like that. In hard mode, it's like, you get hit. You get hit, like, 3 times and you're dead, basically. It's terrible. It really adds, of just having good skills and stuff. I don't think it actually ever changes... like enemy patterns and stuff. I could be wrong, they could be like faster and stuff. I definitely was not paying that much attention when I was a child, so differences between this and the main game, so differences between hard mode and normal mode. Why did I say differences between this and the main game? I'm telling you, bullets. When you're dodging bullets, you like it like robs your brain power. It does. the thing is, as well, is like with the moon stuff, there's legitimate things that could be on the very far, like, edges of the screen, if you will, that you could accidentally just run into. When stuff's further away, you can see it without having to move around, but as we get closer, it's like you might have to, like, give it a second. Now, to the strap-eye viewer, you may notice that the moon has actually been getting steadily closer each time. And that is where we are heading. This part's not so bad, you just gotta not stay in the same spot. Okay, that should be the end of this level. Yep. Whew, we're doing it. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. There's 7 stages total, I think? I can't remember. Oh, Lunar Guard. How I've not missed you. Alright, I remember this guy just shooting like crazy. Those blue orbs block your attacks, I believe. I believe you can destroy them, if I remember correctly. Oh gosh, okay. And they shoot back at you, okay. So they shoot at me when I miss, or hit them, essentially. Alright, I remember how this guy works. Okay, good. Good. Took a while to think about how they approach there. So, in case you didn't see that, blue orbs, when they get hits, fire stuff at you. And then, you have to, like, dodge that. But he himself doesn't actually fire that much. Which is kind of nice, actually. Outer space asteroid field? Nailed it. Okay. You have to immediately move. That's the one thing I remember about this stage, is you just get out of the way. Okay. Asteroids too. Okay. Like I said, no real reason to ever let go of the A button. And these enemies do track you, like, as they spawn, so, like, you gotta, like, oh my gosh. I might have to switch to a different weapon. I know there's another weapon, but it's not till endgame that we're gonna get it, so I just have to hold on as much as I can to these weapons. Star weapon, of course, being the best. What's the boss for this level? That's a good question. Well, I've always wondered about this thing on the left. It doesn't look like an asteroid. It actually looks like a planet, and I'm like, oh, they built an asteroid planet in the asteroid field. It's not like there's a lot of story for this game, as you can tell, so. Blue things are back. Yep. Really having to concentrate now, because I have to, like, look now in the corners of the screen to see, like, where enemies are spawning. And since there's asteroids, which are tiny crumbs in the distance, I have to, like, keep an eye out for that. Again, this is the reason why I hug the bottom of the screen. It's just much easier to dodge stuff. I knew I was gonna get hit. Oh, what? Alright. That's fine. That's fine. Single star is still good. It's just not double or triple star, that's all. It's fine, I just needed to take out these enemies here. So now comes the hard part. Do I stick with single star or keep trying? Just get a different weapon and then try to get maximum of that firepower. Yeah, there's no reason to ever move from the bottom. It's safer down here. Huh, I never saw a health pickup. That's interesting. Oh, the Prospector. Oh, let's see if I got this right. I believe he has 2 weak points that you need to target down. And dodge those things. Those things hate you. Okay, now, I'm thinking of another boss then. He's got 1 weak point. And of course he's got guns on the bottom. This one just requires absolute full momentum. Just rotate around forever. And the problem is that he moves around as you're trying to hit him, and those row of bullets at the bottom will absolutely destroy you. Here's the problem as well. If you stop on an edge or a corner as you're trying to move around and stuff, one of those bullets will eventually hit you. So you gotta make weird circles. And on a D-pad, it's not quite easy to make a circle. Okay. And that's the problem with this boss, is because his weak spot moves, and he's moving, and there's still bullets firing at you. You have to it tends to be an endurance battle more than anything else, just because you have to outlast the bullets. And there's just no way around it. You just are in for the fight of your life at this point. And of course, like I said, really difficult to tell where you're aiming, so... I knew it. As soon as I felt getting stopped in that corner. So I can take 5 more hits. That at least is at least the nice part, is since I know the bullets only deal 1 damage, I can be like, okay, I've got 4 more chances, kind of thing. The easiest way to think about this is I typically get hit once every 2 cycles between boss shooting and weakness exposed kind of thing. And I got hit twice, which is terrible. Oh, I got hit. Oh, thank you. Oh, definitely one of the more interesting boss fights. Alright. Iridion home base. Huh. Yep. So now we're on the front line. Oh gosh. So with one thing that's firing, I'm betting even if I destroy it, I still have to deal with them shooting. I'm just gonna play hide and go seek. Or get hit. That works too. Okay, so the one that's firing bullets takes multiple shots. Good to know. There's this crap. See, now I legitimately don't actually remember this part of the game. Alright, I'm betting this is more like a mini boss fight, basically. Okay. Oh, what is... They're small and shooting. Oh, they're the little guys from earlier. Beautiful. I can see why I would have maybe wanted green. Gosh, dang it, that hurt. Wow. Yeah, I think we can get out. It's probably gonna suck later on, but I mean, I wasn't sure if I could avoid it and not get hit, or get hit and avoid it. Basically, trouble all around. Okay, hang on. See why I needed more lives. Stop it! Trying to concentrate on one, and you can see why, again, the green is useful. handgun effective spread, like, just makes it a tiny bit easier where I don't have to be exactly aiming at them. But by golly, is this game trying to kill me? Stop it! Okay. We're gonna be here a while, aren't we? Come on. Come on. Can you just stop shooting me and just give up? What are you not fighting for anyway? Certainly not for freedom. Okay. Thank goodness. Oh. Okay. The reactor core. Yeah, I don't remember this boss either. Oh, I remember this boss. Bullets are gonna fly from the left and right sides, and I believe he also will shoot too, so it's just a death match. One where I will lose. Any bullets you can dodge, sure. But I mean, it's just a slugfest. Definitely getting power-ups. Okay. Okay. I believe you can still get hit as he's exploding. It's essentially a simple boss fight, but you just slug it out to the death. Also, I might have been wrong about how many lives you get. I don't think it's every 10,000 points. Okay. Now we're on the final level. I believe this is also the longest level. I don't remember if you can actually get hit by them, but definitely if you ride too low, which is a must when I'm dodging my thing, so. Alright, worth it. Blue is what I need. It's the most powerful gun. And of course, there's no way to kill these things, like, you have to, like, just hold on to it. Gosh dang it. Of course I get to kill after. Alright. There we go. Blue is just a fantastic weapon. Alright, I got hit. That's fine. Just gonna grab this power up points. Also because it makes me feel good. Blue is just going to be the best. The longer you can hold on to that, the better. Alright. Here we go. Health power up. That is basically the third way mark. I believe there's a second health pickup you can get. I'm just going to leave that alone. Nope. Picking it up for points. It's a must. And as you can tell already, oh gosh, come on. Blue is also the only weapon drops around here. So, and there's the only reason why you don't want to pick up blue is because you're crazy. And I have 3 extra lives to work with here. 3. I'm so close to like getting the 100,000 points, which is kind of cool. Well, slightly wasn't paying attention there. Was observing the meteorites. Well, this is troublesome. Because, of course, he blocks the views of bullets, and, well, I need to save bullets to not get hit by them. Oh, there we go. Look at that. We're in 6 digits. Right? Am I crazy? I missed something. See, that's just a weird health pickup place. Only because there's still enemies flying at you. And you're trying to shoot them, but the block-ups actually block your shots. So awkward sauce to everyone. Whoa! Not that way. See, now these guys just hate me. The more of these guys you can take out, the better. Less dodging you have to do in the end. Alright, well, I did reach the 2/3 point with back with that health drop, so there we go. This is it. The final showdown. This is crazy, by the way. The mainframe. You're like, alright. Kind of reminiscent of Andros in this case, like the whole face. You get what I'm saying. And then you see this and you're like, that looks nothing like it. Which is correct, my acute observer. Okay. So we gotta dodge the fire, and we gotta dodge the bullets. Fire is worst case scenario. Didn't even... Oh my gosh, I'm going to die at the boss. Oh my gosh. Nope. Nice. Nice. It was fun while it lasted. Alright. Ugh. I don't even like... I don't have my password, but I mean, I beat the high score, right? Quad A's. I don't even think... Because if I start over, I don't think this is the game. There was a game I used to have. Yeah. There was a game I used to have where it actually would, like, do a checkpoint in your progress and whatnot. But that's not this game. So, sad story. Spoiler alert, that boss has 3 phases to it. And it gets ridiculous. But you can see why I need those extra lives. And I used them all up earlier, so. But, so yeah, that's Iridion 3D. Just a fun little arcade game to try to get, excuse me, your high score. But, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time round. Have fun.